Welcome back, friends! This is Season 1 of VTubers and Villains, otherwise known as your local internet weebs and dweebs playing a fun homebrew game of D&D.
Woo!
Yeah! We are Main One Campaign, and this is...
Hi, I'm Yen Shou.
Hi, I'm Sylvestra.
Hi, I'm Goda.
And I'm Jade, your DM for the next hour. We're excited to have you, so like and subscribe for future shenanigans, and let's get back to the adventure. Roll a recap.
Woo!
As a team regroups in a deserted alleyway, they discuss multiple ideas for what they should do next by pooling the things that they've learned from the vigil's attendees. Goda learned that family members of the flight crash victims no longer trust in the church, and Sylvie learned that the refinery had been recently rebuilt after a sudden earthquake. Also that there were multiple other strange tragedies that had befallen the town recently. They eventually managed to open up Antian's bag to look through his belongings, but not before they hear the strange sound of a man whistling. It was then that the group was suddenly surrounded by a slowly spreading oppressive gloom. Now let's continue with our journey.
Yeah. You didn't want to woot?
He's been trying to trick us recently.
Mm-hmm.
So you've managed to vanquish the shadows that seem to appear out of this strange oppressive gloom, and the lightning ruined lamps around you are no longer flickering, but the fog still kind of lingers. It's thick and dark and kind of blots out a lot of your sight lines, so you can't see too clearly down the alleyways. The voices and music from the vigil return, almost like cotton had been stuffed into your ears and have now been removed. And it is late in the evening now, even though that there are still parties that are still going on in private homes, but a lot of the streets seem to have emptied.
Remind me, did we investigate the bodies or the shadows?
You have not.
I would like to do that.
Okay.
Try to see what attacked us.
Give me an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Use your powerful snake eyes.
4.
Oh.
With a 4. You are still kind of shaken from the whole encounter. So as you're looking around for what you guys were just fighting, a lot of it, there doesn't seem to be anything. Like, there's no clothes, there's no blood.
They just apparated from nowhere.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Uh,
Oh, I don't want it to sound
does
cute.
anyone know what these are?
Could I think in my... have I read about these in my studies, maybe? Or...
You may give me either a Arcana or a Nature or a History. Yeah, whatever. Or
Oh, okay. Well, let's do
it's up to you.
a history check.
Okay.
All right. That's not bad. That's a 19.
Okay. With a 19, are you just thinking about like
I think like
studies?
yeah, like
textbooks?
thinking back in like history, I have these like I think maybe Yen Shou is asking what are they, but she would like to maybe think about why they're here. And
What-
Let's
if they,
not ponder the what, but the why.
The why
Right.
and the who.
but yeah, I guess thinking back in her studies about if these things popped up before in the past, and
Okay.
possibly what it could mean. I don't know.
I guess in your previous classes a while ago, maybe it was an elective, you had a like ancient lore type of class. And in that class, you remember hearing, with a 19, you kind of remember hearing that sometimes the spirits of people who might have passed linger, much like ghosts or apparitions. So, especially if there have been, like, tragedy.
Maybe they're ghosts.
G-hosts.
G-hosts?
Are these G-hosts very similar to the ones that... Do we recall that far? Eagle, we must, right? Are they similar to the spirits that we fought on the ship?
I mean, they weren't exploding. I can't
I remember the ones on the ships had the gas
Yeah.
and the goo.
Oh, I couldn't find any goo, but did anyone hear whistling right before they appeared? Do they make whistling sounds from before?
I don't remember any whistling from before. I remember that one. No, it was Antian, right? He was chittering
from before.
and giggling.
Mm-hmm.
He was teeing and crying. He was crying.
I'm gonna see if I can spot any source of where the whistling came from.
Sad whistling, or
Yeah,
someone
investigation or perception.
doing sad whistling and it summoned sad creatures.
Yeah. Someone else do this. That's another 4.
Another 4.
It's not bad.
I'm spooked out.
Yeah, maybe you don't like.
You don't like
How do you
G-hosts.
feel about ghosts?
Yeah, I mean, it was a strange occurrence. It also just happened. Like you weren't feeling great about yourself, and then all of a sudden you like got attacked by these strange creatures that now your friend is calling ghosts and such. So with that, and there are like a lot of sad noises, like people crying or like sad music playing coming from the vigil itself, so it's hard to pinpoint. You don't hear it now for sure.
I think it's just it must just be the atmosphere. It's a little
You
a
scared
little
that
down
kid.
here. Yes.
Or does the area like look any different or feel any different now that they're like gone? Like, I remember it was foggy and kind of gloomy.
But yeah, do we still feel gloomy?
It is still foggy. I'll give that to you for free, but you can
Okay.
give me a Arcana or Nature or Investigation.
All right, I'd like to do
An
a.
introspective check. How do you feel?
Yeah, how do you feel? What does
Quite
the
a
inner go to?
philosophical episode.
I'll do it as a
never the what, it's always the why.
perception check. Because everything else is not very good. So I look with my eyes.
Look with your
Unclouded.
eyeballs.
Unclouded.
Unclouded, I see
Like glue.
fog. Because it's 5.
Yep, there is still like a heavy fog. It's kind of like mid-Victorian London type of
Beautiful.
fog. Yeah, it just kind of lingers because it's
like
also
your
like
hometown.
you're in the alleyway,
No, London's
and
like...
it's all kind of squeezed in between.
I don't know how to explain it.
Fog plus smog.
Stuffy.
All right.
But it's high up in the mountains, right?
Yes, it's quite hard to breathe. Stuffy and yet so little air.
Can I also do a perception check just to make sure there's like no one around us? Like no one who like ran off as soon as we defeated the ghosties?
Yeah.
And he steps on
A
cobblestones.
summoner
A
of
ninja?
ghosts? Oh.
Oh, 5. I can't see.
We gotta get out of
Yeah,
here.
it doesn't
looking
sound like
at
it.
something.
Yeah,
Well, we can keep
I don't
walking.
see anything
All right.
or anyone. In fact, there's a lack of people. You guys are the only ones.
Does it seem like anyone heard the commotion outside?
Not that you've noticed. Again, what felt like there was like cotton in your ears now have released. The world is back, and you can only hear the distant sounds of of people, like maybe a nearby house party or the vigil, like whatever's chanting or
Okay.
hymns are coming from there.
Could I do like a retroactive history check? Do the whistling sound familiar? I don't remember if that's something we checked before. If so, then disregard. But does
Sure.
it sound like a whistle we've heard before? Like, or at least a voice, if not like a whistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were we planning on going back to the tavern first?
Oh, you didn't want to go to that other party.
I thought we were gonna go to the other
Oh, were we
party.
going to the
That's
party?
a 15.
15.
I
It
would
did
like to
not
avoid the party,
sound.
personally. I'm
Familiar.
not in the party mood right now.
It didn't
Especially
sound
after being
familiar.
attacked by ghosts.
It also didn't sound like there was
I'm still
a
covering myself a
song
little bit.
that you recognize.
I see.
Alright. Well, we can go back to the tavern.
I'm also itching to open up this suitcase.
Oh, yes, there's quite a few. You know, we could take some time and look through it all.
We can also maybe hit up the crash instead. I know it's a little farther away, but be,
A night adventure?
yeah, I think
Right.
it'd be fun.
But I need to rest first.
We definitely need to sit
yeah.
down first.
We can rest for an hour to have a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm what you might call gravely injured at the moment.
Oh,
Maybe we could do first thing in the morning.
The first light sounds good.
Right. Okay, well, let's go back to the
She's like clutching her wound. She's like, I'm quite hurt.
the tavern.
But down to get dinner, I'm down to hang out. We can kind of look for some things and I'll sit down.
What is the name of the place that we were looking at?
yeah, you guys were at the Soldersmith Inn.
Oh, it is a sound.
I have a memory of the Soldersmith because I like that it had 2 S's.
Good. I think you're the best. You have the best memory out of all.
Thank you.
You're great way with directions.
Mhm.
Remembering the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
All right, lead us there then.
I will take us back to the tavern
All right.
with a survival check of
You know, it's quite good.
10.
With
We're familiar with these streets now, right?
We are
yeah,
very average.
it was very close. It was very close to this area to begin with.
Okay, right there.
Yeah, basically.
excellent.
You guys arrive at the Soldersmith Inn. It is still fairly boisterous, but it does feel like everyone is a little bit. It is getting late in the evening, so a lot of people are like, you get to the tavern or the inn, and it is like. There's still like a rowdy group in the bar area. There are a lot of people kind of already like passed out at their tables. But you do see like a familiar waitress, a human waitress that comes by. She has like the sigil kind of painted onto her forehead. And she's rosy cheeked, short brunette hair. And she's just like, hey, what can I get ya?
Before that, though, could I just, before we enter the tavern, I would like to just kind of step a bit away, and then I would like to cast Disguise Self on myself again. And this time, I'm just going to be a very normal, unassuming looking person.
Okay.
With a sigil on their head. And I'm just going to kind of uncomfortably come out, and I just like brush off all the
Your shed.
dust. Yes.
Well, that's right, because you were quite old before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're waiting for someone.
Oh, no, it's me.
Can't you tell?
Who?
It's Yin Show.
Do you look? What race?
Is he with you?
Do you, yeah,
You're part of your party.
yes.
Yes, I'm with them.
Great.
Do you look like a human right now?
Yes,
Oh.
there's no luminous scales, no nothing showing right now.
Don't cover your luminous.
She kind of just.
Could I get fire water?
You're special, please.
Of course, please have a seat.
I'd like some meat.
Meat for the little one.
Yeah. Really rare, please.
Rare meat for the little
As
one.
in, like, when you cook it. Just like, I want bloody.
Right. Okay. Well, please have a seat, and I'll bring everything to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you need anything, I'm Marianne.
Gotta write it down so I don't forget later.
Mary.
So bad with names.
The soldery.
Soldersmith.
The Soldersmith. Alright.
Right tavern next to it.
Us in.
Are there any rooms available tonight?
/in.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we are pretty full.
We
but
can share.
Did we not?
Let me check. So you guys can find a table. I'm just gonna seat y'all.
I mean, I'm happy to sit at the table. I would like to sit down. My tired little peats. Very hurt. Very tired.
Okay.
Oh, we melt.
Marianne's like, let me check with Miss Lynn.
Alright.
Miss or Miss Lisa. Oh God, what was her name?
Maybe it's Lynn Lisa. Lisa Lynn. Lisa
Miss
Lynn.
Lila.
Lila.
Miss Lila.
First name Di.
Oh, Mrs. Lila. I'm sorry. That was
Oh.
recent.
Lila.
I don't really work here.
She's just some girl.
She was just here bossing us
She's
around,
just a sweet drunk girl.
rushing
who's
us
going
to
to
take
get
our order, only to walk away with
She-
nothing.
Yeah,
She's
he just lives.
Picking up a shift real fast to cover for a friend. Alright. Well,
I feel like we didn't get any information tonight.
we got plenty of
We
information.
got some information.
We know that it's some place called Scare Us All who's after us. Or not us, but
They're investigating the crash.
the crash. And we know that there was an earthquake. We know that people are gone missing. We know there's an Aunt May involved. And
We also have. Did we get a tour with the Novaborn refineries later, or the vaults?
oh yeah, I
We know
think we did.
something's up with the vaults, but
Something's strange with the vault, but the High Architect doesn't want to talk about it.
yes, the
And a
hierarchy
tour
was a
with the
little
refinery,
sus.
I can't recall because my brain is full of garbage. But
Yeah, I think Yun Shou talked to the lady Novaborn.
Yes, I spoke with her from previous businesses.
Did you get a tour then?
do we get a tour? Or you already had a tour?
No,
I-
you didn't go yet. You scheduled it for
booked it.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yes,
that's right,
For tomorrow. It's been such a long day that I.
It has been a really very long day.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well then, for the
Include
plans
the-
for tomorrow, we can go first light towards the crash site before they clear everything, and then we can go to the Novaborn refineries if you guys
Alright.
don't mind tagging along.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, I want to poke around in there.
Yes, cause more mischief.
I've been perfectly civil this time around.
Haven't seen it yet. Always waiting for a surprise.
I think it's quite fun.
And also, I'm gonna just look around and see if anyone else looks kind of beaten up. To see if anyone else got
Oh.
jumped by G hosts. And I'll say this out loud. I'm gonna check to see if anyone else.
Okay, I will also look
hurt.
to see.
Okay.
Could I help?
Give me a perception.
Can I assist Yen Shou by being double eyes and
Sure.
looking
Aren't your
around?
perceptions- aren't your eyes better? Well,
Well,
that's pretty good though. That's
if you
17.
initiate, I can't be like I too with.
Why not? You can also.
You
have a
did
look
great.
around.
A 17 is amazing.
17.
20/20 vision.
That would have been 27 for you or something.
No, absolutely no. I don't have a 10 modifier.
Yeah, 17.
Okay, yeah, with a 17, you look around and you don't necessarily see anyone. There are people that look kind of scuffed up, but they're still kind of celebrating. It looks like maybe they got into like a bar fight or two, but no one looks like particularly shaken.
What kind of wounds were left on Sylvie? Sylvie, mind if I You got hit, right?
Why are you looking at me? You're making me nervous.
You were wounded, yes?
Yes.
May I look at your wounds?
Sure.
I'll take
Does
her
she turn bright red?
I take her hand and I just very nonchalantly.
It exposes your skin to the world.
Ah,
Yes.
Your wrist.
Your wrist.
Your wrist.
my wrist. Scandalous.
And you see, it kind of looks like, it doesn't look so much like a scuffle or like a scrape. It kind of almost looks like a bruise. Like a very, very deep bruise. That looks fresh.
Blue
I'm
and
gonna
purple.
ask. I'm gonna speak to Nua. And I'm just gonna be like, does this look like anything to you? I just want to see if she sees something different that I don't.
Are we cursed?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen here. All right, first, this is what I think maybe.
Okay.
This might be crazy, but
Are
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna take a swig.
Okay.
I'm gonna be eating meat.
Yeah, eat your meat.
I'll be drinking.
You know how we survived the crash? I'm doing it very quietly, with
Okay.
hushed tones and up close. What if, what if something's after us and us specifically?
I've seen this play before.
The last stop.
We were supposed to have a final day on the ship, correct?
Right.
But we skipped that, and somehow we survived. And
Right.
looking around, it doesn't seem like anyone else is. No.
Are we living on borrowed time?
Well, what if that's what the ring gave us, or did we find out if it was the ring? Out of character? Do we?
Sylvie was like, I used this ring, I don't know what happened, and now we're here.
But we don't know about that.
Sylvie knows.
She knows. She said she was fumbling with it, and
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna assume then, it might have something to do with the ring. So,
it's true. That's why I want Hestian to look at it.
Well, I think that could be a good a theory as anything.
It's an excellent theory, and it's a horrible thought. Something. Wait, have I heard of
The
similar
last
to how
stop.
similar to like how Gojo's a debt collector? Have I heard of like outer planar collectors? Are there like lore or something?
Debt collector
Debt
is such
collectors
an
of the
ugly term.
Errand boys. Have I heard of extra plane, like outer planar errand boys that come
ugly word.
and take your soul if you're living on borrowed time?
Sure.
I don't take no one's soul.
Give me if you're doing a
The Reaper.
lore check, it can be, we don't have lore. You could give me like a nature or arcana check.
All right.
For you trying to contact, you're trying to contact Nua.
Yes.
Please give me any type of charisma. However you
Oh,
want to do it.
lure her out.
I'll do it in a persuasion.
Flirt with her.
Kind words, 9.
You're bad at flirting.
You're like self-conscious,
Yeah,
so you're
just
kind
a
of
little. I'm a little.
kind of
I'm not myself.
awkward.
Yeah, you do you don't feel like yourself. You're in this new human appearance, and you're not very certain. The magic doesn't wash over you the same way, or whatnot. And you get the feeling that you're standing in front. This is happening in like the in your brain, your mind's eye, I guess. You're standing in front of a giant cave, and there's lush greenery around you, and you just see darkness at the mouth of this cave, and you just see these huge, like, glowing yellow eyes appear, and a flick of the tongue, the wind from a flick of the tongue, as it kind of exits the cavern's mouth.
The Nua's eyes.
Yeah, they're Nua's eyes.
They are.
Yeah.
Like, Nua, is that you? And I'm gonna kind of like approach the mouth of the cave a little bit.
Mm-hmm. As you approach, you see the eyes shrink back
It's
as she just starts disappearing into the darkness.
And I extend my hand out. It's like it's me. It's Yin Shao.
Give me another persuasion.
Oh,
Yay!
oh, he's Joe.
Oh, thank goodness. 25.
Oh,
Nice.
25. You feel they start shrinking back, they stop, and then another flicker as they move forward again.
Is everything on you? You do remember me, right? From the other day, or from earlier today. We're here to help find my brother.
You feel different. Not yourself?
Well, I still am me, so.
Another persuasion.
That's an 8. I don't even believe me.
Yeah, yeah, something in your chest when you say that just doesn't sit right with you. And it almost looks like there's like a light that shines across her face. Or not her face, her eyes, as she does kind of like stick her head out of the cavern a little bit. And what looks like huge eyes when they're inside the cavern, as they leave the shadows that is created from within, she shrinks down to almost like her normal size. So you have like a normal size like snake head like pop out of this huge cavern. And she's just like she sniffs you with her tongue.
I'll kind of extend my hand out, but I think right now, what's going through Yin Shou's mind is a lot of doubt. So I think there's almost a fear that she might strike out because he still doesn't know if she remembers him. So it's like not a full confident like extend. It's just kind of a little wary.
So sad.
You see her tongue flicker a little bit, and then she doesn't strike, but she does kind of like just shrinks back into the cave and is gone.
I'll again just Nua, please. I just need your eyes for a second. I think it's like echoing into the mouth of a kid.
Yeah. Her voice, you kind of sit there, and I guess in real time you're just kind of zoning out.
Yeah.
But she kind of is silent for a little while. And you just hear her voice now echo from the cavern. She hasn't come out, but she just says, "They're echoes from the past. And sometimes they linger. But echoes from which past, I do not know."
Oh, I see.
Thank you, Nua. I'll let you rest.
Yes, I'm so tired.
She's always sleepy.
I love her.
I'm gonna kind of like walk away from the cave, and I kind of look back, just like a little bit of like an anxious feeling. I'm just gonna kind of like fiddle a little bit with like my robes a little bit, just kind of like hands feeling a little clammy.
A little clammy.
And then I kind of like, oh, sorry, dozed off for a second.
It's fine. You're just, holding my arm the whole time so you could let go whenever you're ready.
I'm so sorry. I'll let go, and I'll take both hands to drink my drink.
Oh, we too drink.
But the theory of something maybe coming back for us might hold.
Do
Well-
you think it's our ghosts from the other page?
With the 15 Arcana,
Yes.
That'd be spooky.
What if they have our faces, but this is our bodies, but not our faces?
what do you have to do with face
Really don't
stealers?
like that. I'm getting my
Oh.
skin's
I
crawling.
need your face.
You know, those people did take our identities.
What?
Remember? On
The ones that were able to
the
shapeshift.
0-1, yeah.
I was joking.
Goethe.
I was joking.
Goethe, I think it's a possibility.
Okay. Yeah. So with a 15, just real quick, you do know that there is so much lore out there about like creatures from other planes that come through, like what are agents of death or like reapers, and like those all kind of exist in folklore a lot. You remember a lot of like back in the day, a lot of adventurers like fighting off these types of creatures, but like it could be that's just
No.
Yeah. So you do know like those types of stories exist, whether they're like scientifically proven or if someone's captured one, like that hasn't happened.
Well, we nod our head and we're like, no, it is a possibility.
Well, I more and more I think that it might be best that we check out the site then. See if we can find any bit of ourselves that we can maybe break a curse or something.
Break a link, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I think it's a good idea. Well, you guys are okay sleeping first. I wouldn't mind a nice nap before we go. We're going in the morning.
The way that you asked that. The way that you asked that.
I am.
Lord have mercy.
I'm tired. So tired.
Alright.
I too was unsure.
I won't be very useful till morning. Is all I'm saying.
Alright. Let's go sleep.
If they don't have a room, do I hear a big dragonborn in the tavern? Is there a cinder around within the next 2 blocks of hearing distance?
Give me a perception check. Meanwhile, Marianne does come back and she's just like,
Cinder ears.
sorry, we're all full up tonight.
Got a 21. Do I hear
You hear
a second option?
and then just like a bunch of like glasses clinking, tankards hitting the ground, or not the ground, but tankards hitting the table, and then you're like, that was a good one.
There he is. Oh, that's our ticket to a room. I'm going to go up. I went to sleep.
Wow, she really can pick him out in a crowd.
She really booked it so fast.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Okay. So you very like between the crowds of people, you see a very familiar copper dragonborn.
Yeah,
Brass
I think
dragonborn.
he's, oh my god, I
think he's brass.
think he's brass. I think you're right. Brass, he's a brass boy.
Yeah. So
And
you
he
see.
plays the brass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you see these like almost golden
Wow.
scales.
So luminous.
Yep.
So proud of
So-
who he is.
So luminous, so proud, with his boisterous laughter, and he swings around and almost hits you.
Listen,
Or
please.
does.
It's an 11.
Oh my god, no. No, he
Okay,
doesn't.
as he like swings his hand around and he's just like,
narrowly dodge it.
"Whoa, hey, Sylvie,
Hello.
I didn't see you there.
Yeah, we just came in. You know,
How are you enjoying the party?"
it was pretty good. I got to talk to your auntie.
How'd it go?
I think it went.
Am I free?
You know, I didn't get any like solid yes, but women's intuition, I think it's going pretty well. I'm gonna keep buttering her up and possibly get it together.
Sylvie.
You drunk?
Give me an insight check.
It does look like he's swaying. I tell Goda from the table.
An
He looks like
insight
he's dancing.
of 21. We can read
Ooh,
the
he's
man.
smashed.
Oh, I see. Oh, Sinner, you look. Should we take you to your room? You have a room here, right? And keys. And I can hold the keys.
Hi. Oh,
Yeah. Did you want to lie down? You know, we
that
could.
room key is and pats himself down.
Cinder.
That room is
Cinder, please tell me the room key. Cinder, please tell me your room key.
Did he bet it away?
Do you have to win it back?
Gives you like this really pained look, and he's like, must have left it at a other place.
What other
places.
places? You must have a master key.
Since we did the extra, and then I don't really remember anything after.
You just keep
Yeah,
drinking.
you were pretty smashed then too.
Oh, it's a festival.
It's fair. Well, we were hoping we can crash in your room tonight.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's room 11.
Do you think if I just give
Upstairs.
your name, they'll let us in?
That's probably unlocked.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that sounds like it tracks.
Why would I lock
Perfect.
it?
Yes, that's fair.
Although, tomorrow's party, you want to come with me if I let you sleep in the room?
Is this an exchange? Like I'm
It
going
is
to the
an
party?
exchange.
Does it
It's
smell?
supposed to be a good one.
Does it smell like a date in my?
Give me an insight check.
Actually, I'd like to do this too.
Give me an
Yeah, I'd
insight
like
check.
to roll a.
Do you want me to go to
Jade
the
will
bar?
also be like,
I'll do a little.
Stop smelling the air! Does Jade's giant bunny ears pick it up?
I can't smell date on this. It sounds like a normal friend thing.
It's a 16.
16.
We have
Jade
no
got a
insights
19.
here. We are
So
Big ears for
both-
the cheese man.
both Yunsho and Jade get the idea that no, it's not a date. But you know.
It's a date.
Well, Sylvie's like, do you need me to go to another stupid party instead of you?
Oh, no, I'm gonna be this one.
Oh,
It's gonna be a good one.
I mean, yeah, of course I'll go. What time is it?
Tomorrow
Night?
night.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, then
Somewhere.
somewhere.
High Street.
High street party. Sure, I'll go.
God, what is his name?
Oh,
What's his name?
the one guy that talks with his whole chin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Flashback.
Oh no, it's met a lot of very interesting people. A lot of people you would have had a lot of fun talking to.
I can't.
They're
My
like
aunt
your-
is there, I don't know.
They're like your mom's friends, and like
You think I enjoy talking with them?
you know to enjoy watching them
They're
make a
just
fool
like,
of
oh,
themselves.
Cinder, like, when are you gonna do something with your life? And I say, I am doing something with my life.
I know, so weird.
I'm living.
Yes, you are, and I'm trying to unshackle you from your auntie. So hopefully soon I have a yes for you.
Good. Oh, okay.
And an
So
exchange.
it's,
Yes.
She was having her own monologue. And then
oh my god, did you say something?
No, there's nothing here to say. Sorry, what
It's
did
gonna
you
be at House Uvius Jocelyn.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the Iron guy. He owns Iron Square.
Yes. Okay.
He's the one who kept going
Yes.
at everything.
Yes.
Sounds good. We need an invitation? to
Oh,
get
so you know him.
no.
Let's say that you know me.
Okay. Sounds good. Then we'll be there.
But just if you do run into any trouble.
Sounds
Just
good.
say, I'm Cinder's girl.
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
He gives you like this huge toothy grin.
Give him a punch in the
Oh.
arm. Is there a dress code? I'm not going to make a fool of myself.
Well, that dress is looking mighty nice on you.
Well, I don't think you can wear the same outfit 2 nights in a row.
Oh, did you already?
I had to wear it to the fancy party.
No, I don't think there's a dress code.
Okay.
I mean, just because it's in like the rich area doesn't mean I was expecting anything.
That's fair. I mean, we didn't really talk to Ed. I'll just wear it again tomorrow. Sounds good.
Just wear it again tomorrow. It's fine.
Right. He thinks it looks mighty nice on you.
Well, you two are acting strange.
I'm just a normal human man. I don't know what you're
I'm
talking
just a
about.
normal human
I'm just
man.
gonna finish up some drinks with my friends and then head on up later. So feel free to use it, all of you.
Oh yes, we're all going
Is
upstairs.
that okay?
Well, I mean, there's only like 2 beds, but sure.
Don't worry, I'm real small.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Before we go upstairs, I would like to ask the barmaid if I can get a water to go.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
great,
it's
because Cinder looks drunk, so I'm going to set in water up for it.
Okay. Cute.
But here we go.
But yeah, so if you guys want to go up now, it's very easy to find. Room 11. Inside, you just see 2. It's like a regular fight.
There's a brawl happening. We must claim the room.
They're just 2 dwarves doing naked
There's
jujitsu. They're just grappling each other.
turn around and they're like, I.
Oi,
Please get out.
oi, and then they both jump out the window.
I'm going to talk to him about locking his door.
Yep, you just see the door is unlocked. There are 2 beds, no dwarves. His like it's still very his luggage is just all over the place, kind of just clothes everywhere, but otherwise, yeah. One of the beds looks crumpled up and slept in. The other one looks untouched.
I go to the other one and I put my pack down on it.
Obviously.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through his luggage and I would like to mismatch all his socks.
No.
Sure.
Don't touch his stuff.
Give
He's
me
gonna
a
get mad at me.
Uncharacteristically, I rolled higher than
What do you mean uncharacteristically? As if you're not born from chaos.
13.
Okay.
I would like to mismatch all his socks.
Yes, you spend
Wow.
a good 2 minutes doing that.
Okay.
All right.
We should.
I'm going to look at Antian's
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
But
yes.
first, I'm going to make Cinder's bed because I'm not sleeping in it if it's all crumpled up.
Well, I mean, since it's all crumpled up, might as well empty the bag in there on there first and just.
No, you smooth it out and then you empty the bag on top so
Oh,
the
okay.
contents are. We fix the bed real fast and then we'll take out Antian's stuff to look at.
Okay. And we will go through Antian's stuff after this break.
Ah!
Nosy bitches.
Hey, enjoying the game so far? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram, all linked below. Now, back to the adventure.
Okay. So you look through Antian's bag. You dump everything out.
Yeah, we'll take it out
Okay.
of our bag and we'll put it on the bed and we'll just. I think because she uses magic items, I don't think she'll like just dump it on the bag, but she'll like empty out all the pockets and
Okay.
kind of gently take the things out.
Sure. A bunch of clothes that look like got stuffed in there falls out. A bunch of like small novels fall out. But you find a very shining a shining clasp, or like it almost looks like a cape clasp. That's made out of gold. That looks very finely made. It's like clasped to one of his old cloaks. His cloak is super tattered. But the one that falls out, looks really nice. You find a nice amulet of some kind, a necklace that looks like it's made out of silver and amber or tiger's eye, possibly. You find a couple bottles of things, a set of rope, and then please give me a d6.
Alright, we'll see.
I'm sorry, d4.
D4. Excellent. Get that 6 away from me. 3.
Okay. You also find, give me a d100.
Oh. Ooh. We shall use the sparkly boys. 91.
Ooh.
You find 91 silver pieces.
Oh.
And a pair of very nice, like, gold hoop earrings. You kind of remember him having, like, earrings. Pierced ears. So that might be his.
Cute. Oh, Antian. Alright.
Any of them magical?
I would like to spend some time. Give me some
Sure.
time. We would like to ritual cast identify, and I will do it on the cape class, the amulet, and the bottles of stuff.
Okay, well, the clasp first. You know that this is a brooch of shielding.
Oh.
It is attunement, or it requires attunement. It is a warding
That's awesome.
type of magic, so aberration magic. And you know that while you wear it, you have resistance to force damage.
Ooh.
You are immune to damage from a magic missile spell.
Oh.
Just while you wear it the whole time.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Go attack a wizard's tower.
It's great. Ah, it's this thing. She's
Yeah.
looking at-
the boon of the wizard.
She'll also like freely express all the information that she gets from these, so
Okay.
everyone knows what this is.
Not just hiding it from
No, we are of the
Oh, well,
mindset of
this
sharing.
While you're doing the ritual casting, can I also throw in the opera glasses that I stole from that rich guy in the pile? Be like, tell me what this is.
Okay, hold on. It's going to take another 11 minutes for that.
That's alright.
Okay, sure.
Also, what does it look like when you're casting?
Oh,
I don't remember if we've gone through this.
I don't remember if I've done it
I don't
either.
think with the beginning of
Yeah.
this, we haven't.
She will take her arcane focus, which is her pocket watch that she keeps on her. I don't know if it'd be tied to her neck at this point, if in a stretch. She probably keeps it in a pocket. So she'll take out her pocket watch and she'll dial it back. And to her, it'll be looking like this item is kind of going through the stages of being created. So she'll look through the item's lifeline and its entire history.
The runes being written on.
Yeah, so it'll
That's
be
awesome.
like learning what it is through how it was created. And for her, it's this long process, but to everyone else, it's 10 minutes.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So we're very tired.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see, like, all the different owners as well, as it gets handed down person to person. You do catch a glimpse of Antian as he comes across them.
Nice. Yeah.
First.
I think it'll probably look like she's examining the item and kind of like fiddling with her arcane focus, but she seems kind of spacing out into her. It's like she can see what's happening.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
she's just looking at
So
it.
you see this small satyr with the crazy hair that you know as Antian, receiving this gift from what looks like a woman, but
Just
her
blurry.
features are like
Yeah.
blotted out. Can't really tell. And yeah, and it goes through all of these other times, wizards, all these different wizards and such. Yeah. For the other pieces, I'll just assume you spend like
We'll spend the hour and a half or however long it would take to ritual cast all of these.
Okay.
So 10 minutes.
The
per-
necklace is an amulet of proof against detection and location. It also requires
What is it?
attunement. It is, I believe, divination magic. But when you wear it, you're hidden from. Maybe it's also abjuration. You're hidden from divination magic. You can't be targeted with such magic and perceived through magical scrying sensors.
Daddy can't spy on you.
Actually, she's gonna grab the amulet. She's like, "Can I keep this?" She'll tell people what it is. She's like,
Sure, yeah.
"Thank you." We put it on. Try to
You
attune.
have to
Or
attune it.
concentrate. She's like, it's better this way.
It's better.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
You find that the books are just like history books, mostly like engineering books almost.
Okay.
Nothing, they're not magical at all. They're not spell books or anything.
Well, we'll keep them because knowledge is power.
Sure, yeah. So you have a stack of like, they're like,
The artificer.
yeah, they're like artificer engineering style, like Da Vinci style flying machines, like the crazy inventor type books.
Oh, we can have a community library in our
Advanced
bag.
archaeologists.
The rope is a rope of mending,
Oh.
so 50 feet. If you cut it, it will knit back together. Blah blah blah. Feel free to add all of these to your inventory once I'm done going through them. And then the bottles. There are 3 bottles available, and these are bottles of boundless coffee.
Hello.
Ooh.
They're metal bottles, and they carry delicious warm coffee.
Oh. Wow.
It won't accept any liquid other than the coffee that it produces. The coffee inside is comfortably warm. And each time you drink it, you can roll a d20. On a 1, the bottle refuses to dispense any more coffee for the next hour.
Oh, only for the hour?
That's why
Yeah.
I got 3, because one
Yeah.
too many times.
He needs more.
Can I see what kind of roast it is?
Sure.
Light
Are they
roast,
all
a
different?
medium?
It's
Yeah.
a light, a medium, and a...
One is a light, one is a medium, and one is a dark roast.
Ooh.
You can smell it.
A man of class.
Excellent taste. This
Wow,
is
black
amazing.
I'll take the medium if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I don't like coffee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got one is a Nesme dark roast.
Oh.
One is a Numerian medium roast.
Ooh, you got that
And-
Numerian.
It's a little spice.
Yeah, it has a little kick to it.
Yes.
And then the other one is a Pascal light roast.
Well, if you don't like coffee, Jay, do you want the dark roast or the light roast?
I don't really drink coffee. Yeah.
You and I can just share all
you
of
can just
these.
enjoy
Yes,
a cup of coffee.
Y'all can just have a little coffee party.
it
all
is
day.
how we get through finals week.
We can open up a cafe.
You know what? It's true, because then we could just have endless coffee.
We can only serve 3 things on the menu. But
So
You know that if you pour it out of the bottle too, it just disappears. You cannot pour it into another cup.
Oh, this is not pandemic-friendly drinking. we all
We can just have
sip
everyone
ramen.
come to the spout.
Yun Shou, how are you gonna drink if you can't drink it out of your tiny little teacup?
Hey, this is a problem. This is
Just
an
put your
issue.
mouth to it and drink it.
No.
If he does that, then he's not gonna know how much force to hold it up. with.
Also,
it's all
is
gonna
it going to
splash in
be
his face.
hot? Is
It's-
it too hot? Is it scalding hot?
Can I taste it? Is it comfortable?
It's comfortably warm.
It's good. It's a good temperature.
It's comfortably warm.
It's a good
It's
temperature.
Well,
comfortably
It's
warm.
the perfect
always.
2-minute window you get when you make tea
You can
between
en-
scolding and unacceptable.
You can enjoy the dark and the light roast. I'll just hold on to them.
All right,
So
sounds
just-
good.
So just let cleanliness.
She cups the
Please.
light first. The most caffeine available.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, those are the items, and then you have a couple of like Antian's clothes, earrings, a pair of his earrings that are not magical.
Mm.
I honestly think that either Jade or Gota should hold onto the rope.
Sure.
You guys are the most mobile.
Yes.
Wait,
Actually, if
Gota,
Gota
can
holds
you
on
fly?
to it, yeah, if he flies, he can just throw the rope down.
Yeah, I'll take the rope.
All right.
It's pretty heavy.
Is it?
Would you like to be force master?
I'll just
Slanging force and not
Flip
enemy
them off.
to-
Yes.
And I grab the
I
rope.
would love to if no
I
one
thought I
minds.
was your
Please
butler.
take it.
I can flip off my butler. I'm allowed to do that.
Although, are
I'm
you
gonna
sure you
need a
can
new
carry it
cloak.
on your own?
Yes.
to match.
Can't
There
you
you
just
go.
like pin it, attune to it,
Do you
and
want me to
pretend
tie
you're not
it?
wearing it, right? You can change
Your
your entire
waist?
No. I'll
Can
tie
I-
you up with it.
because you can
Oh.
magically change your
That's
appearance,
right.
Oh,
right?
yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'll just clasp it to my
Not
my
into
clothes.
that.
And she taps the amulet. She's like,
Here you go.
"I'm very satisfied with this find."
Got some
I'll
privacy issues.
You can say that.
I took the brooch of shielding.
All right.
If that's
Because
all.
wouldn't it be funny if you slang? I don't know. I think you shot magic before. You
Yes.
shoot magic and someone else can't shoot you. Oh, what a good feeling.
What was my opera glasses?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I will look through the history of opera class.
The history of opera glasses. They are a mundane pair of opera glasses.
They are mundane. They are finely made,
They are very fun.
but they are non-magical.
They're worth at least like 120 gold pieces.
They are.
Do they help you
finely
see farther?
No.
Can I hold them up to my eyes?
No.
What's the point of these then?
You look
Well, I mean, like
extremely-
a little. You
fancy.
see really close up on
Whoa.
Yunsho's face.
You got really tiny nostrils.
Yes.
Your beautiful beachy anime nostrils.
They're effective, yes.
How do you breathe out of there?
I breathe just fine. And
Oh! I saw every taste bud. I could see.
Please
I don't
do
think
it.
you should have that.
We should sell these.
It's a good pocket
That's
money.
fair. That's
They are
fair.
probably worth about 120 gold.
Great.
Yeah, we can have community, treasury, and library. I'll also keep this 91 silver pieces in there, and we'll put Antian's clothes. You never know when you need extra clothes.
It's fair.
And
You've gone through all of Antian's stuff. You also find his diary. And
could you take a little look-see?
you can, absolutely. You can take a little look-see
Take a
through.
gander.
And it is literally like a lot of thoughts on all of his inventions. If you're just taking like a quick look through it, I'm assuming you're just kind of doing a skim.
We're gonna do
You're
a
not, like,
skim for
reading
now, and then
deeply.
we're gonna do a read later.
Yeah.
Because
So-
we spent an hour looking at objects.
Yes, you can continue reading through. I'll let you keep it.
Yes, we'll have it. We'll start from the beginning.
Yeah, and it kind of starts. It starts off like maybe midway through the past year, so maybe this is like one of many. And you just see a bunch of sketches of like inventions, all big and small. His thoughts on it, all these things that he experienced. You see theater tickets that kind of pop out, or like folded up test papers that he obviously got 100% on.
Could I actually see if towards the end of the entries, if it seemed like somebody was looking for like more details on if he had information on who was looking for him before we got onto the Al Jazari?
Yes. Give me your best investigation check.
Yes,
We
yes,
will
yes.
try our best. Okay. It truly was our best. That's a 23.
Okay.
Our best we could do without a crit.
So, with a 23, you are reading, and most of his writing is very, like, it's scrawly, but it's still very legible. It gets to a point where all of a sudden it looks like he's writing really quickly. His entries turn really short, and a lot of it say, sorry, let me find the minutes. You see.
We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. You see a big chunk of a writing that just the gist of it is like, we found it. We found the planar rift. It is a world that has never been seen or documented, and it just moves, just like the myths say. It moves in all directions, forwards, backwards, parallel, quickly, slowly. We were able to keep visiting it, and until one day it collapsed, and I lost her. I promise that I will devote all my efforts to finding her again, to reopen this rift. I have to believe that she's still alive. But there's people coming. They're after me. They know about it. I don't know what they want it for. I can't let them know how to get there. But I can't get it to work again. I can't get back. I need to find someone who knows how to deal with all these things. I read that there's a church out there specifically that prays to a goddess named Machina. Maybe they can. I'm sure that they can help me. And I just know that these people, they probably want it for nefarious things. There's too much power. I have to find my way there. And then it kind of like draws on with that same kind of feel. For you,
we will read it in our brain, but we will relay the information.
okay. So you glean from what you glean is this whole situation. I'm just gonna read you the excerpt. You get an idea that there was at one point 2 inventors that were researching really late into the night, and they had this unbelievable breakthrough. They stumbled across an accidental planar rift that led them into a world that was never seen or documented before. A place of myth where time moved in all directions. They were able to continuously revisit all of their favorite memories together, relive all of the moments of joy and sorrow, and like collect all of their greatest regrets. One day the plane collapsed and trapped both of them inside, and as the world was crumbling, Antian promised this person that he would devote all his efforts to reopening it. And then it just goes through, like, for the next couple years, he tried to create something that would open this plane again, hoping to return and find find that his partner is still alive. And he had hopes that, she would be able to escape, or that he'd be able to see them again at one point in the future, and they would be reunited. However, he thinks that there are people coming after him who want to get into this plane as well to do nefarious things, potentially change the course of history. He's on his way to put the finishing touches. He needs to find people to ensure that he safely arrives at this church that he learned about that worships this goddess of machinery, Machina. But the people after him have finally caught up to him, and he needs to put all of his hope into saving this invention. He realized that even though he's done it for selfish reasons, getting into this clockwork plane, it's totally beyond him now. It's beyond all of them. And then in the last kind of bits of his journal, you see pictures of himself and what looks like a very cheery gnome woman, redhead, kind of these huge curls. Just a bunch of pictures, younger, older, elder. And yeah, it looks like they've spent all of their lifetimes together.
That's so sweet. Okay. She'll relay the gist. I don't think she's the type to do a dramatic reading, but she will hand the diary out for people to read if they want to read his actual writing. But team shall know the information.
Sounds messy.
That sounds like an incredible device. And that's the one that saved us from the crash.
I think it must be this and that.
So, are we in a different plane?
Maybe not a different plane, not like technically a plane, maybe a different reality of the material plane.
I don't get it.
It's a lot to digest, for sure.
Yeah.
The people that were chasing after him, are there any diagrams of maybe insignias that they wore or anything in the notebook?
Ooh, I will take a look through. I'll try to see if there's more explicit information on people looking for him.
Sure. With your 25 or whatever, you don't see. He doesn't have any identifying marks of them.
I didn't see anything.
Right.
He doesn't describe them or anything.
I think it's more like I think people are after me.
Yeah.
Sort of quote
Well,
unquote.
he was right.
Unfortunately. And unfortunately, they've seen us. So, hopefully they were taken out with the crash. Who knows?
More and more.
More and more. We want to go check out the ruins. Right, well, I spent a good deal of time.
It said there were two inventors, right? That got sucked in?
Yes, it sounded like there was Antian and then
Antian
two
escape?
inventors, right? Or
Antian is one of them.
Okay, one of them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Antian escaped
Antian escaped
the
and one
collapse.
of them, he's trying to get her.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Whew! Is there a name? Does she have a name?
She...
Or is it all just sweet
nicknames.
nicknames?
Yeah. He never says her name outright or writes it down. But you do see pictures of her.
Okay, I would like to do the very smart thing, and I'm going to take the pictures of her out of the diary,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe I would like to either with like another piece of paper, but kind of like fold them in their own enclosure, and I would like to put them into the, when we put them back in the bag of holding, I don't want all the photographs like in the diary, if that makes sense.
Sure. So you take out the photos.
Yeah, we'll take out the photos.
Okay. Yeah.
Protect her identity just in case.
Just in case someone takes the diary,
Recognizes them. Yes.
Yeah. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Because I would like to think we know that the bag of holding works, that you envision what you're taking out and you pull it out. So, yeah.
Very true.
Cool.
Well, why don't we turn in for the evening then?
Yes.
I know it's a lot of information and probably can't sleep too easily, but the sooner we rest, the sooner we can get back to it.
Don't have to tell me twice. I will get ready for bed. I'm going to change.
Okay. Yeah. So is everyone kind of bedding down?
Yeah, while everyone's bedding down, Godo would like to take out his rapier and his new shiny rope and start cutting it into really small pieces so that the hemp strands make a little pile.
Do you just watch them go back together?
And then I like to sprinkle them on Yunsho's bed.
Going to entangle him.
What is all this dust on my bed? What is this?
And then
Do we have a hamster?
Is Jade and Yansha, are they sharing a bed, or is Goto
I can sleep on the ground.
Yes, he can sleep on the ground.
well, then I'll take
Then
this
Goto
out of your
and
bed.
Yansha.
You can have a pillow.
He's not a cat.
I'll put it next to the windowsill so they have a lovely view of the outside.
Yeah.
And I'll sprinkle his stupid rope dust all over it. There. You sleep there, you sleep there. Would you like a pillow?
Sure. I'll take a pillow.
I'll give him a pillow and I'll give him the top sheet that.
Oh, thanks.
Wow.
That's really kind of you.
Well, I'm going to sleep in the other bed, and we'll set the
So
water
kind.
up.
Yes, quite
Sure,
generous,
you
I
should
believe.
just
Can't
share the
believe.
bed. Share the bed. There's 2 people bedless.
2 people.
Good night. But yeah. If everyone's going to bed, party
Wait.
rages on outside.
We should take watch. I will take watch.
Okay. You can take first watch.
You're right.
I literally was too tired to go.
I will take watch.
I'll take third watch.
Okay. We're actually gonna end it here.
Okay.
So you can take watch, but we'll get to that next time.
Alright.
Alright. Thank you everyone for watching. Leave us a comment about your favorite moment from today's session, and please share this video with your friends. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw here today, and if you want to see more from us, we'll be releasing new episodes weekly. You can also keep up to date with VTubers and Villains and other Main One news on Twitter and Instagram at Main1Official. Give us a follow. Links in the description below. And everyone enjoy Mr. Gobbles.
And Cinders, girl.
No, goodbye.